Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Train Life. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I actually didn't expect to be making another video on this, so I sort of thought, well, I've pretty much done everything on it. When I get around to getting the DLC, then maybe I'll make another video on it. But, I've been enjoying playing, and am I picking up more speed than I intend to? Just seemed like I was accelerating there. I did get this train, and you see I got a decoration finally. Got the little puppy dog on here. Looks a bit like my daughter's dog. Except he has pointy ears, not floppy ears. But I got this locomotive finally. I didn't like it much at first, but it doesn't have, even though it's supposed to have a lot more power than the one we were using, it really doesn't seem like it does. Now we're slowing down too much. But I didn't have any upgrades on it at the time I started. But it's been performing pretty admirably, and I love the 360-degree cabin here. I think that's really great. So I've been enjoying using it. I thought at first that going back to having to, refill diesel would be a pain in the butt, but no. No, because you end up going in to change direction and to repair damage and stuff like that a lot, so it doesn't really make any difference. But today, here's what I thought I would do. We have not really been through the Netherlands yet. We have not been through at all. We are speeding. Okay. We've not been through at all because we haven't had any need to go up that direction. So today what I thought is we'd do a passenger run up through the Netherlands. And let's slow down some more, please. And the first thing we're going to need to do is swap this out and get our passenger train back. So we're going to head up to the shed here. We're going to start out here, where are we? Dortmund? I did not ask for permission to be in the station. I guess I don't need to get over here to the shed. And slow this down. Oh, before we do that, though... Okay, let's come into here. Growler has a perk point available. He is now all the way up to Principal, level 5. And I don't know even what's next. What's after Principal 5? Master 1. Oh, wow. So Growler's going to be a Master next. Don't you dare make any jokes about that. I would never do that, Growler. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. He's topped out in most skills. We never need a huge postage wagon. It seems like 4 wagons is more than enough for anything that we would carry. Well, this actually increases the capacity of each wagon. But again, I don't really see the point in doing that. We'll go ahead and up reservation and leave it at that. And now let's go ahead and go in here. And we will top up the fuel. And now we're going to switch locomotives. Now, actually, let's go here first. So, let's see. I'm not sure. I think all our drivers now are using these, except we have one guy who's using... I think he's actually using one of these older ones. One of these older passenger ones. And we have one that we haven't gotten yet, and that's this top level combined. Now this is the one I was using before that I really loved, but I'm enjoying using the Eagle for passenger, and this one, like I said, I love the 360-degree cockpit, so I'm not worried about it too much right now. Maybe eventually I'll get it, but not right now. Let's go ahead now and go to Manage, and we are going to switch to this Eagle. PZK Eagle, Wiz, something or other. So yeah, I think he's got the older Eagle. I don't know. Price is about the same, or the value is about the same. I don't know which one I got him. Anyways, this is what we're going to switch to right here. Confirm. And then we're going to put some wagons on here. We're going to do passengers. We'll put 4 on here. That should be more than enough. And... oh, actually, I didn't need to go here. I'm just going to go back out. Okay. And let's go ahead and switch cockpits here. That's the one thing I really love about this is we don't need to turn around at all. I just need to remember where the switch is for this. I had it down pat. That's the power reverse. That's all the steering stuff. I had this all down pat, where all the buttons were to do stuff. Headlights, cabin lights, toggle that. It must be over on this side somewhere. Brake lever. No, we definitely don't want that. Not one of those. Wait. No, that's air conditioning. Where the heck is it? Oh my god. Toggle doors. Switch cabin right there. Okay. There we go. That'll just make this a little bit simpler. Alright, so let's go ahead. Watch out, animal on the track. I don't care. Let's go ahead and we're going to set up our route. We're going to start at Dortmund, Maine. Why am I... oh, it's giving me goofiness. Okay. We're going to go to Dortmund, Maine, since that's where we're starting out. Then we're going to come up... well, I guess that's all. There's nothing else down there. Then Amsterdam. Then Hague. Then Antwerp. Why does that want me to go all the way down here and then come into Antwerp from the other direction? Oh, is Antwerp a... oh, Antwerp is a terminal. Ooh, that's interesting. So there is a bypass. You can bypass, but you can't... oh, that's really, really strange. And then... we'll do Aiken, Maine, because we don't have Aiken yet. That might be too much for us. We'll get as much of it done as we can. Actually, you know what? The heck with Aiken. We will not do Aiken. Let's just end it at Antwerp. Okay, so that's all set. Now, let's go to no, actually, let's go back to the map. No, I don't need to do anything here. Let's just go here, Dortmund, Maine, request access. Okay, and let's get our track. And we want to go right, apparently. Okay, I'm going to go to our outside view here. It's a beautiful train. And we will just drive down to we're out of the station. And then once we're out of the station, we can go ahead and switch cabins again and then head into the station. So that is one thing I discovered with this. You don't have to worry about turning this thing around ever. It works just fine in both directions. Now the freight one, I had problem on that, and I don't know if that's an everyday thing, but if I'm driving backwards, if I'm using the cabin from the other end, it won't work properly. It'll give me like the signals and stuff saying your upcoming speed limit for the speed limit change behind me instead of the speed limit change in front of me. Okay. We'll go ahead and stop here. And then we'll switch cabin again. Where was that? Right here? There we go. Okay, so now we're on the right spot here. Turn off our emergency brakes. Turn off this. One thing I do really like about doing freight over doing passengers is there's no time constraints. You just go whatever speed you want to. It doesn't matter. At least if I'm just hauling, regular freight. If I'm doing a contract freight, yeah, there's time constraints on contract freight, but not on the regular freight that I usually do. Looks like we're going over to this side. Where are you putting me? Oh, I see it. I see it. And now we're going to go straight from here, and then we're going to make one more right after this. So we're almost on the bypass track. We're so far over. Oh, no, we're not going to make one more right. Looked like we were. Oh, both of those go to that same track. Oh, Femke just finished up something. Let's go look at Femke real quick. Because Femke has a point to spend. Femke right here, she is taking lumber to Hanover. Let's look at this. I've been trying to build up. You can see I've got some cities maxed out now. Basel is maxed out. Dortmund is maxed out. Actually, one was driving me nuts. I've given up on it. I was trying to get, Liechtenstein here. I wanted to get the postage done on it because it was right next to Innsbruck, which I was trying to get the postage done there. But the last two runs that my guy had done didn't have any postage for Innsbruck, so it was utterly pointless. What was she doing? She was doing Hanover, wasn't she? Hanover, yeah, we still need to deliver a little bit more lumber there. Okay, so we'll leave her on this job for now. But we will go ahead and spend her perk point. Whoa, she doesn't have any skills to speak of, does she? We'll increase her wagon limit. And then, now that she can carry more wagons, Dortmund to Hanover carrying lumber. Cancel that job. Confirm. And then we will change this to lumber. Because now she can carry 7. Dortmund to Hanover. Confirm task. Okay, so now she's carrying more. Yeah, I can see they're all using these locomotives here. Maybe at some point I should get them upgraded again, but this seems to be working out okay. Alright, now back to what we were doing. Alright, everybody, get ready to get on. Don't stand too close to the edge. They need to have like little lines or something painted on the edge here. Little warning lines just telling them, do not cross this. It always moves you all the way to the end. I don't know why I bother going any further, but, there you go. Okay, we are boarding passengers. Okay. And now let's go ahead and get going. Actually, I want to see here. We got 83 passengers. Let's see. I'm going to come back here. My train. So we've got 25 passengers to go to Amsterdam. And we've got a little over 7 hours to get them there. Excuse me. Excuse me. 35 for Hague, and we got 10 hours to do that. 23 for Antwerp, we got 10 hours to do that. It didn't give us a lot of extra time to get from Hague to Antwerp. All right. Sorry about coughing into your ears there. Man, don't know where that came from. Okay, ease off that. So yeah, I hope there's some interesting new crane moves. It's pretty cool, actually. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, but it's moving. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we can speed up some more. I have gotten pretty good at handling speed and keeping the speed up to a decent level, and Knowing when to back off, how much to slow down, stuff like that. A lot of it just seems to be just experience. Just get used to doing it, and then And I found that you can generally go about 15 miles or 15 kph over the speed limit, and you're still safe. I wouldn't do that in like sharp curves or something like that, but I'll generally try to keep 5 over. And that way I seem to be able to make my deliveries on time now, which I was having trouble with that originally. Who was that? I didn't see who that was, but they just made us a good chunk of money. Okay, we need to... Oh, my fingers are on the wrong keys. I'm going, why am I not slowing down? It's because my fingers moved over one. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to... Okay, we got to go through all of this. Alright. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be, or how much of this I'm going to end up cutting out, but we'll see. There it is, I think. No, that's looking for where my 120 is. Still almost a kilometer away, I guess. I thought the crossover there, I thought the lights were the speed lights for the speed increase. I wish we could see better. Let's go outside and have a look. Have a nice look at the scenery as we go. Nice look at the train, too. Now we're up to 120. A lot of empty seats there. And we have, what, capacity of 240, and we're only carrying 83. There we go. That seems to be our sweet spot, between 40 and 50%. And that's why I try to keep it a little bit above, because I'll let it run up till it gets almost up to a 130. And then I'll drop it back down to 40% and let it drop. Oh, now we're picking up. We must be going downhill a little bit there. Boy, we're really right at water level here, aren't we? And then I can knock it down, because you never end up anywhere where you can maintain the perfect speed. It just never seems to happen. So that's the problem with using the outside cameras. You really can't tell about the slopes too well. It's a pretty view out here, though. Trying to keep an eye on all the gauges while we're at it. It's a nice view. Can I get a screenshot of this? There. Well, that one didn't go quite as well. I got the thing in the way there, which is not what I was trying to do. Okay. Really having to back the power off. So yeah, right now, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I had a fall a couple of weeks ago. Hurt my right leg and my back. And so that's really put a crimp in things. I'm really way behind on stuff I need to do. So my limited time to make videos lately is even more limited. That's part of why you aren't seeing much in the way of Conan, because Conan just takes a lot of work to record because I gotta do a lot of prep work and stuff like that, and so I just don't get it done. So yeah, there might not even be a Conan this week, depending on how things go, but it will return. We still got more stuff to do. I haven't figured out exactly how I want to handle the building we're doing. Yep, I need to pay more attention to that. Almost sent us off on the wrong track. Looks like we are in the Netherlands finally. Yeah, we're near Amsterdam. Interesting housing there. Watch out, approaching train. Okay, well, let's slow us down a little bit. I gotta get back in the cabin here. Alright, that's slow enough. He, I'm guessing, is around this next curve. What really annoys me sometimes with this, and I gotta say, I still love this game. This game is really great. But what really annoys me sometimes with this is you'll have guys like this. See, it's telling me I have to stop. And even if I change tracks, it still tells me I have to stop, no matter what. And there's 2 tracks. And he's blocking both tracks somehow. How are you blocking both tracks? See, now he's not. I think it's because they've got access to the switch or they're in the switch. Sometimes that happens when they're nowhere near the crossover switch or the crossover loop here. But you got 2 tracks and it won't let you use either of them. You don't know which track the other train is on because it's hit or miss what track they're using. Whereas we always seem to be put on the right-hand track no matter what. I mean, I'll go into the left-hand track to pass a broken down train or something, but that's it. But yeah, they will block off both tracks and you have to sit and wait for it. And you really do need to go up to the red light and stop near the red light, or at least where you can see it. Because I had one where I stopped a little ways back because I was coming up to a merge between it was a Y intersection where the track went off in 2 different directions. I was on one end of the Y, one of the top ends of the Y. So I stopped before getting into the intersection because I didn't know where this guy was. And he stopped at the crossover loop further down the track. I was still being told I couldn't proceed, but he was sitting there stopped, waiting for me. So we were both waiting for each other. Hopefully I don't get too many of those. I'm sitting here chit-chatting about stuff, and I really need to be keeping us right on top speed if I can. Oh no, I got more speed. Oh no, that was because of that. We're not going up there. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, we've done more than half the journey. Coming up on Amsterdam. Excuse me. Now, what is this going to want us to do up here? Let me look at this real quick. This is a complex little intersection here. Holy cow. Looks like we're going to pass over this, merge onto this, pass over that. And the other track's going to merge with us. Actually, I think we're going to pass under them. Yeah, that's another track right there. Can we get a better view of it? Not really, no. Oh, look at these. Oh, this is very Netherlands. At least it reminds me of stuff I've seen about the Netherlands. Nope, nope, nope. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, that's better. See, I'm chatting instead of paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, the little canals next to the railroad tracks, that was pretty cool. I don't know what those mounds and stuff there are. Amsterdam Forest now in range. We're still all good. Let me pick up a little bit more speed. I want to make up some of the time we've lost from having to slow down back there. Uh, 50, that's going into the warehouse, I think, which we are not going to do. We are going around the warehouse. Another pretty shot. It's like these little tours that we do with... oh, Bora has got to level up. Let's go ahead and do Bora's level up. I do like these level ups. Well, Bora's a cute blonde, too. I've been getting them up to being able to pull 10 wagons, which seems fine for me. That seems good enough. Let's give her more energy. Here we go. That way she doesn't wear out as fast and she recovers energy faster and is ready to get back to work. Wonder when we get our next employees. I didn't think to look at that when we were looking at the skills. Those are some gigantic flowers over there. Those things are like 1.5 feet across. This city definitely does look a little bit different than the ones we've seen so far in Germany and Switzerland and stuff. They really seem to have done a nice job at making the locations that you pass through look different. I mean, you got the area down there in the Alps that are all snowy. Most everything else seems to be, at least from what I've seen so far, I think everything looks like it's autumn. The entire map. Oh, look at that there! Oh, look at all the boats and the little marina here. Oh, and a little cargo ship. Pretty small one. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get permission to enter Maine here.
We're prepared to receive you and have marked tracks for your arrival.
Alright, thank you. Now, we got our tracks marked. Let's see. Oh no, did we missed it. It's going to have us turn around and come back. I needed to do that earlier. I do not want to go clear up there to turn around. Maybe we can back in. We'll get up here past it and I'll turn around. Or I'll switch cabins and we'll try doing it that way. Yeah, we're going to have to get all the way up to this crossover switch up here. Oh, that frustrates me so much. Of course, we just had no clue that was going to happen. I need to make sure we get past this, though, before we come to a stop. Okay, that should be far enough. Okay. There we go. Boy, well, when you go into a new area, I suppose it's always going to be the case. You're going to miss stuff. Next time I come up here, hopefully I'll be able to remember that we need to get our access early so it doesn't try to shunt us around it. It shouldn't have had us on those tracks at all, because the whole thing knew we were going to be stopping here. So it should have put us on the right tracks, and it didn't. I don't know why it didn't. I shouldn't have had to have asked for access for it to be sending us into the station instead of around. Go right here. I think I got that just in time. Okay, open doors. Of course, I'm facing the wrong direction. I want to try out switching cabins while it's doing this, but I don't want to risk it. I can't wait till we get up here next to the coast, though. I want to see what it looks like. Okay, cool. That's good enough. Let's go. Switch cabins again. Come on. No, I don't want to open the doors. Close the doors. I guess I can turn this off while we're waiting. Okay. Break off. There we go. All right. So we got that one. Now the Hague. And this, we have to go down in there because of the way it's set up. You can go a little faster. Might be annoying some terminal operator. Oh, now Hendrick's got a skill. Wow. We're just lucking out today with my guys getting levels. Hendrick, what are you doing? You're taking logs to a sawmill. I'm not going to check with their stuff. Oh, I can increase your wagon limit. I'm not going to monkey with him right now. I'll take care of him later. Even though that does not, because time is paused while we're in the menu. So that doesn't matter there, but I do want to get us going here. Okay, speed limit 80. Let's get up to 80. I don't think we're anywhere near to taking 10 hours to get here. Hang on, let's look at this. So we've still got 4 hours left to get to Hague. I don't think it's going to take us 4 hours to do that distance. Yeah, it's so intent on putting us over on the right, it even puts us over on the right when the right is going to merge right back with the left again in 2 minutes. Come on. Chill out. We don't need to accelerate anymore. There we go. Okay, let's go back outside now and have a good... Oh, there's a Ferris wheel back there, and it's rotating. That's pretty cool. Speed limit's only 70 here, but we're still okay. Some windmills. Wow, some pretty big ones, too. Should be going up to 120 here, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we've just got the short jaunt down to here. Hopefully we can't screw any of this up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, we're going a little on the fast side. I got a little over enthusiastic with the acceleration. See, yeah, I think we're right on the coast. I think that's the ocean right out there. Yeah, you can just see it. You can just barely see it. Well, I could when I was back there. Oops. Let's go ahead and keep our speed up. There we go. Oh, broken train ahead. Come on. I think it's on the other track, though, from the looks of things. And the speed limit's gone down. Come on. Get us back down into a reasonable speed. Oh, that was it. The slow speed limit was just for that itty-bitty section of track there. We still have just a caution. It's not telling us to stop. So I am hopeful that he is on... Oh, now we're back down to 80 again. Why do you bother changing the speed limit when it's going to change again in 10 seconds? Just trying to frustrate me. There we go. Not one of mine, I hope. No, because I don't have any locomotives like that for my employees. Growlers employees. Yeah, right. Growlers employees. Sorry. You're forgetting about Growler again. Yeah, well. Okay. And this should be where we start branching off to go into The Hague. A little lag there. Get some nice little beauty shots on these. Pick up a little bit of speed. Wondering what that tall building up there is. Really stands out compared to the rest of the buildings around here. That's a pretty tall one there, too. And no doubt, yeah, we have 50 miles an hour coming up. We'll go ahead and lose some speed. Come back in here now. I got 3 towers over there, 2 of them right together. Oh crap, I forgot to get...
We're prepared to receive you.
And we're on the wrong tracks again. Dang it! I am just going to reverse out this time. You're a terrible driver. I'm busy running my mouth and not paying attention. I'm sorry. Okay, we need to back probably just past this. Let's pass this and then we should be fine. At least I managed to avoid a fine, I think. I think I got the permission to enter in time. Okay. Now we're back to the interior. Okay, we're going left, or straight, technically. And then to the right. Where is our platform? I think that's it right there. Yeah, we're going to stay straight on this. Yep. Now the arrow's straight ahead of us. A pretty big terminal station here. And I didn't see that there was another... I swear, it's going to drive me insane. I thought sure we were far enough out that there wouldn't be any more. You don't normally see these crossover loops actually in the stations like this. Okay. Now we can actually get in here. How much time do we have left? Hour and a half left, and we only have an hour left to... No, that's for the Hague too, sorry. So, an hour left for the oldest one of this, which probably means we have an hour left to get to the other one, which we will never make. Was it Antwerp? Is that where we were headed? Alright. Stop number 3. And I made 62 grand on that. So not bad. Boarding some more passengers. Close my doors. Not going to bother reading that right now. We're going to switch cabins. Get the brakes off. And we'll get going. Okay. It wouldn't be bad if we didn't have to make this stupid loop all the way around. That's just a very strange setup. You could probably do it a little bit shorter if I took the little bypass tracks around it and then, you know, switch directions and went in that way, but I'm not going to. This way I get to go through the warehouse, and we'll make sure we have the warehouse on our visited places, and that way I can send my employees here if I need to. I need to open up more of the map. There's a lot of the map I haven't gotten. The eastern end of the map, the north of Germany I haven't gotten, and we haven't gotten most of France. And we should just keep going right on out of here. And there we go, our speed's up. There's another Ferris wheel. There's a lot of Ferris wheels around here. Now watch, I don't get off where I'm supposed to, or I don't turn where I'm supposed to turn and end up going in the bypass anyways. Although come to think of it, it might actually be easier just to do the bypass and ignore the instructions to go around. Let's try to do the bypass. Let's see if we can shave off some time and make this passenger drop on time. Let's also pick up a little bit more speed. We can afford to speed a little bit. And what is this? Speed limit 120 dropping to 110. Yeah, our speed limit will stay higher going this way too. Well, that's a pretty field of yellow and blue flowers. Very Ukraine. I think we should be good here. Speed's going to go back up to 120. That was going off into the pump jack. That's where that went. Oh, a church over here. And another one of these places. Can't remember what they're called, but they're just all over the place. I guess just their generic whatever business that they have to fill out the map. Come on. Can I get some more speed here? Really does not want me to get up to the speed limit. I got a kilometer before it drops back down to 100. Hague food processing plant now in range. No, Antwerp is... Nope. Not in range. I always want to hit escape instead of hitting A again. And here's a speed limit change. It'll go back up to 120 and half a kilometer. Again, why? Oh. Okay, it should go around this, and then we'll be coming up on that little bypass, and we'll see if we can take that. I'm hoping we can. And we started out right after dawn, and now here it is. Sun's starting to go down. So it's a good day's trip. Speed limit 70. See, these are the ones that kill me because there was absolutely no warning that the speed was dropping to 70 there. So I was watching that. At no point did it say the speed limit was dropping to 70. Now you just watch. Someone's going to watch a video and say, oh, it did come up and say that. It better not have. I was trying to keep an eye on it. I was looking down. It was saying 120, 120. But, yeah, you never know. It's easy for me to get distracted for a few seconds and then things change on here. Alright, we should be coming up on this bypass. And I am going to, yep, it wants me to go off to the left. I'm not going to. I'm going to stay right. And now it's probably going, where are you going? It's going to want me to go back, all the way back to the warehouse to turn around. And I'm not going to. I'm just going to get past the station and then switch driver seats. We need to slow down a bit there. This is a tall tunnel. Oh my goodness. Why such a tall tunnel? Seems just a little bit on the excessive side. Oh, wow. It splits off in two directions. We definitely do not have a choice in which one we take. Oh. I want Antwerp, man.
You've been given clearance.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Shut up now. Passenger boarding track. Okay. You know, it frustrates me that it took me so long to find that. I don't think it was in the tutorial. I could be wrong. Maybe they did, and I just didn't get it. I was playing some other game and doing the tutorial in it, and I can't remember what it was. I think I actually ended up searching for help on the internet because I couldn't figure out how to do something. And they said, well, it just explains it in the tutorial. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, it didn't. No, seriously. I would have recognized it if it said it in the tutorial, and I went back to the tutorial, and sure enough, they did exactly explain how to do what I needed to do. They just didn't explain why at that particular time. So when I watched the video, I had no clue that I was supposed to be doing it for, a particular reason. Okay, let's stop here. And switch cabins. Okay. I'm going to go right. Yay! We didn't have to make that great big huge loop. And the tunnel was pretty cool, actually. Oh, graffiti. Wonder if it says anything obscene. You would think of that. This is a really strange setup here. Well, these two tunnels like this, and you have to go between the tunnel entrances that are just sticking up. It really makes you wonder why. Why is there a tunnel here at all? I mean, because the tunnel is all above ground, it looks like. So why have a tunnel there? Is it a noise abatement? Are they just trying to keep it quiet? I don't know. It's very, very strange, I'll say that. Looks like we're going to keep going right here. Well, this is a big switch over here. And one more loop here at the end. Crossover loop here at the end. Very strange. And here we are. We made it to our final stop. Sadly, you can't see people getting on and off. Boarding passengers shouldn't be any boarding passengers. Nope. And that's it, guys. We did a full day there. Not bad for an hour and something. So this is the one. How did we do on this? Yeah, I thought so. We did not make it in time. The other one I think we did, though. Yeah, we made it in plenty of time. We get a bonus. Alright. Well, I can deal with that. No, I didn't want to open the doors. Why do I keep hitting the wrong key? Alright, guys, that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.